Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective for today. Today is Saturday. It is June 20th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on this table for somebody else. Don't take that shit home with you. Don't pretend like it's yours. If you're not feeling it, it's not for you. Embracing Fate by Empath Soul. I got this off Amazon, I think like $15-ish. We got one on the table. Two on the table. Oh shit. Someone's gonna have to make a decision. Three on the table. Two more shuffles. Four on the table. Five on the table. This one came out like leaning towards reverse. We're going to talk about it. It's a timing card, basically. Y'all know how I feel about timing cards. Last shuffle. I used to use them. I don't know. Everything is in your time, their time, God's time. There's really no way to gauge that in reality, you know? And time changes, people change. We got six on the table with bottom of the deck. We've got good news. Confession. Make a choice. Expect changes. Autumn in the reverse. Feminine energy. And bottom of the deck, know your worth. Feminine, masculine, take heart resonates. Feminine energy, could it be a feminine? Yes. Could you be a feminine? Could they be a feminine? Yes. Could you be a masculine and be in feminine energy? Yes. Take how it resonates. Sometime between now and autumn, okay? I feel like between now and autumn. Not autumn and later. Now, June 20th, and autumn. When is official autumn? October, technically? I always feel like fall, right? Fall, autumn, starts like middle to end of September. Then again, I live in northern suburbs of Chicago. So, like, the leaves start to change, but it's still warm here. You know what I mean? Take how it resonates for you. So, probably like within the next 3-ish months, 3 to 4 months. I'm going to turn that over because we don't need to look at that anymore. I don't want to look at that anymore. Y'all know how I feel about it. I think someone's going to contact another person and it's going to seem like good news, whatever this confession is, whatever this conversation is. But somebody's going to have to make a choice. Whether you're calling somebody to say something or somebody's calling you, somebody's going to have to make a choice. And I like how this is even a choice. Is an apple or a cupcake even a choice? Really? You know how I solve this problem? I eat the apple for breakfast and I'll eat the cupcake for lunch, and then for dinner I'll have a salad. That's my solution. That's my solution. Can you have your cupcake and eat your apple too? Can you have your apple and eat your cupcake too? Know your worth in a situation. Here's the thing. Take how it resonates. This good news, it doesn't necessarily have to be like good news. It could just be like somebody coming back from the past, or you going towards someone from the past. Again, take how it resonates. What you hear is subjective because it's different for every person. But what I think is going to happen is somebody's going to contact another person and have something to say. And somebody's going to have to make a choice. Like, am I going to get into this relationship? Am I going to do this again? Could this be a friendship? Yes. Could it be a lover's relationship? Yes. Take how it resonates. Because when I see this, and this in the same reading, I feel like somebody is going to be confronted with like a moral dilemma. And I mean moral in your own morals, you know? And let me just give you an example, okay? So let's say like 5 years ago, you dated somebody and they cheated on you and you two broke up. You haven't heard from them since, okay? Maybe you've seen them around town, maybe you haven't, you know, whatever. 5 years later, they call you, they text you out of the blue. Hey, can we get together? Like, you know, I just wanted to check up on you, see how you're doing. Would you like to grab a coffee, get reacquainted? You go to meet this person. And this person tells you, like, I've changed, like, I'm totally different. I've been single the last 3 years, working on myself, finally bought a home, finally have a steady job, you know, blah, 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 blah. I was just wondering if maybe we could try again. Like, start out as friends, see what happens from there. We always got along so great. Like, we had a good thing, and then I fucked it up, you know. Could maybe we start over again? And you're going to have to make a choice. Somebody's going to have to make a choice. Like, am I going to give this a fresh start, a new beginning? Or am I going to leave this person in the past where they've been the last 5 years? Somebody's going to have to look at how far they've come, right, in the last 5 years. Like, what have I been doing? Have I been healing? Did I heal from this situation? Have I been dating other people? Do I still have feelings for this person? Do I look at this person and I just feel anger and hatred and violence? Or like, do I look at this person and think, okay, well, maybe, you know, there's still something there. Maybe I can, you know, like if we take it slow and we start over, like maybe something could happen. Somebody's going to have to make a decision for themselves. And when I say moral dilemma, that's what I mean. It's your morals, it's your ideals. What do you want? What are you looking for? Like, can you picture this person in your future? Because if you could, then, you know, if you still have feelings for them, you know, if you still have love in your heart for them, maybe you could give it a try, right? Maybe. Everybody would be different, you know. At the end of the day, it's the same thing. Know your value, know your worth. How far have you come? Do you want to go back there? And obviously, you know, you're starting new, so you're not technically going back there, but that person is from back there. So are you still the same person you were then? Are you a different person? Did that carry over from the past? And there's really no wrong answer, right? Like, we talk all the time about, like, we don't want past people. I don't want to see that person again, blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. Keep telling yourself that. Here's the thing. I feel like we never really know until we're confronted with that situation, right? I feel like we never really know until that person is sitting in front of us and we're looking at them and we're listening to them. And it's kind of like, can I start over with this person? Do I see a future with them? Do they fit into my future? Because look at where I am, right? You could have this past person come in and they look good and they sound good and they smell good and they're saying all the right things. But at the end of the day, do not forget this. Do not forget this. Because you should always be putting yourself first. Always. And I'm not gonna lie. I think this feminine energy card is out here because both people, if this is the circumstances for you, because again, this is just an example of what could be going on here. But I feel like two people would be in the same energy, and that would be like open to communication, open to receiving, open to giving, right? Open to caring, open to new ideas, open to knowledge. Like two people are very much in their feminine energy. Doesn't matter if they're masculine or feminine. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a friend coming back from the past. You got in an argument, they want to be your friend again. Could be a family member, getting reacquainted with a family member. Take how it resonates. It could be an employer calling you and saying, "Hey, do you want to come back and work for us? I can offer you this, that, and the other." Da 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 da. And it's all about making the right choice for you. It's all about knowing your worth, knowing where you are in the here and present. Oh, my pizza's going off. Knowing where you are here in the present, knowing what you left in the past, and knowing what you have for your future. And can all of that mingle harmoniously again, right? It would be different for everybody. Take how it resonates. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you're entertained. I hope you all are enjoying your Saturday. I'll talk to you later. Bye.